going to do it. I mean, 4-star director, I'm not going to say the person's name, decided that they didn't want to come to the event in Las Vegas. So guess what? Their whole team is not here. What a missed opportunity to go from 4-star director and ambassador over the next 60 days. Missed opportunity. I see people self-sabotage their ability to find success simply because they don't attend. What we do ripples through our organization. Remember that. Use the service. Oh my goodness. Guys, use the service. Last month we had over 7,000 reservations on our platforms. That's a massive travel company. For a membership-based company, we have people traveling all over the world. Use the service, create a testimony. I'll add one other thing to that. Go on a world tour or a getaway and put your video in my stories. I'll pay you $25 to do it. If you do it really good, I'll give you $500 at the end of the month, right? It gets validated on the Trevorium website, right? So when people are like, I don't believe you really did that. Well, we don't put anything up on our website that's not true. Go get it validated. One day I anticipate to have more than 10,000 stories on that page. That's where we're headed. When people use our service, when they use the membership, guess what they do? They stay, right? So as a leader, a couple things you can do. Lead by example, travel. Oh darn, I get to travel. I have to travel. Man, you know what it feels like when you go on a vacation for 7 days and you travel somewhere? Man, it feels good, right? It takes like 2 days for you just to unwind from whatever you do. Now think about that one for a minute. It takes you 2 days just to unwind, like where you're like feeling comfortable and relaxed. It's because you didn't know how messed up you were the last 6 or 7 months. And all of a sudden you get into that routine, it's like, hey, this is pretty cool. I got next 4 or 5 days, I'm just kind of chilling, hanging out, having fun, spending time with the people I love, in some strange bed in some exotic place. That sounds like one of those rock songs if we keep going, right? Personal development. What are you doing to make yourself better? How are you improving yourself? What are you doing? I'm in a mindset of I need to learn. I don't know everything. I need to continue to learn. How do you do that? Who do you follow? Who are your mentors? What books are you reading? Are you plugged into trainings? Are you taking notes? Are you making it applicable? Do you listen to any podcasts? Are you looking at YouTube videos that are applicable in our company? Right? Are you on the Trevorium University of Success? Are you doing those things? If you are, you're on your way. You know, it's interesting, the first 3 years in network marketing, for me, I didn't find success, but you know what the correlation with that was? I wasn't reading. I wasn't reading any books. It took me 3 years to go read How to Win Friends and Influence People. The Magic of Thinking Big, Think and Grow Rich. They had told me for 3 years to do that, but I was successful in business as a young man thinking, I don't need to do that. But something magical started to happen when I started to read. I started to recruit people. My perspective on things changed. I was reprogramming my mind and the way that I presented myself. I had more of an attraction when I started to talk to people. Talked to a guy just today. He told me, he says, you know what? I got my first 3 people pretty quick, but I haven't done anything. And man, you know what? I just couldn't resist. I know he's in the audience. And I said to him, I said, well, if I looked at your calendar in the last 6 months, what does it look like? Put his head down. He said, yeah, I need to put out some energy. It's true. So personal development, you got to do it if you want to find success. Interesting enough, you know, when the top leaders, trainings are going on, and you'll see them, they're taking notes, they're putting stuff on their phones. They don't miss an opportunity to either one, check what they're doing to make sure it's right, or figure out something that's going to help them go to the next level. Council upline, part of being coachable. but who are you talking to? Who do you focus on with? If I want to come in and become an ambassador, and Cynthia Sly is my ambassador, and I'm sending her a text message or calling her saying, Cynthia, is there a possibility in the next week that you and I can spend 30 minutes on the phone and I can just counsel with you to make sure that I'm doing all the things that I need to do, that you do, so I can have the kind of business that you have? Now, isn't that good business, sound mind? Does that make sense? Absolutely. You want to learn from people that are at where you want to be. And that's right there, that one step right there is key. Let's talk a little bit about the golden rules. I'm going to spend a little time on this. Golden rules. Wow, it's really tiny up there. I need those big glasses, those Coke bottle glasses to read that. So real quick, never cross-line recruit. Man, if you cross-line recruit people into your deal, what happened here? Oh, we're picking names. Okay, I'll just go past that one then. Whoa, hold on. Let's go back to the golden rules. How do somebody help me get back to the golden rules? There we go. Never cross-line recruit. You don't want that. You don't want that going through your organization. You don't want to make sure. You want to make sure that if you do that, remember what I said, that you lead by example. What you do happens within your teams. So if you allow people to cross-line recruit, or you cross-line recruit, and people see that you do that, guess what they're going to do to you? They're going to go cross-line recruit all over your network, right? You know, so you don't want to do that. Next thing, man, only say positive things upline and downline. I never talk negative. If I talk negative, it's gonna move through my team really fast. So I don't spend time talking about negative things that I can't change. That is if I have negative things to say, I'm only going upline and I'm counseling with my upline leader and I'm asking questions. How do I remedy this issue? What do I do? Hey, if you edify somebody upline that's helping you build their business, what are you really doing? You're basically giving them permission and you're laying the foundation and the stage for my upline's Todd Strand. I edify him. I'm setting the stage. I'm laying the foundation to impact what he needs to say to help me build my business. How is that not a good thing? Right? I mean, if I got Daryl Roberts as my upline, right? And I have him on the phone with a prospect that I want to put in the business, and I just say real simple, hey, Danny, I want you to meet Daryl Roberts. Daryl, this is Danny. Okay. I see people do that all the time, and they wonder why they can't build their business. Instead, what you should say, or something along the lines, so when I call up Danny and say, hey, Danny, we have a special privilege. I've got a guy on the phone that introduced the business to me, and he explains it like nobody's business. In fact, he is a top income earner in our company, sharp businessman, mentor, trainer in our company. I want you to hear the business the exact way that I heard it. Now think about the stage and the foundation we just laid, right? It's key. You got to do it. Negative, don't pass the negative downline, ever. Don't complain about stuff. Don't get into that. Oh my goodness, I went on this world tour and the room I got had a cockroach in it. Has nothing to do with Chamorium. I've heard that one. And I'm going to post that out on Facebook. I'm going to put that out there. Chamorium's great, but there was a cockroach in my room on my world tour. And then you wonder why you can't build your business. And even more importantly, you figure out, you go, why isn't my business growing? Well, I don't know, I just put out on social media there's a cockroach in my room and I want to blame Chamorium for it. Yeah, exactly. The other thing is you don't have to oversell our business. Our business is phenomenal. Don't misrepresent it. Don't tell them that, hey, guess what? They're going to go out and make $1 million in the next 3 months. And oh, by the way, they're going to get 6 vacations all paid for at the Ritz-Carlton tomorrow. Keep it realistic. Learn the business. If you learn the business, present it the way the leaders do, I promise you, the presentation is strong enough, the message will deliver the results that you're looking for. I promise you that. So that is the cardinal rules. Ooh. Joshua Hart, you meet me over here. We talked about this. So there's this lady in our company, and she's out of the Florida area. I'm going to walk down here. And somehow we missed her 4-star director award. And it wasn't, can I walk out here with the mic? And it wasn't on purpose. We're not perfect. Well, we own up to our mistakes here at Trevorian. And Luz, if you'd stand up so I can see you right now. There she is. I see her before she stands up. So she is a 4-star director in our company. Last event we were giving away awards to 4-star directors, and she got missed. And that was cool because she's a leader. And we appreciate you. We have an award for you somewhere, wherever it comes up. There it is. So Luz, we want to congratulate you. She's a tremendous leader. She's been in our business for, Sandra, how long, Rose, how long you guys been in? 6 years in our company?
Wow.
Almost 7 years in our company. She's been through all kinds of challenges to build the company, to build our business. And rightfully so. We give her an honor and our recognition of achieving this level. And we appreciate you very much. She's a real lead ambassador in our company. 7 years in, she's a real lead ambassador.